Live, this is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is June 8th, 2012. It is almost 2 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, and I think it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Still June 7th on the West Coast. This is breaking news. Sometime earlier today on June 7th, there was some kind of radiation detected across the country, mainly northern Indiana / Michigan. And what I'm going to do now is play all the alerts so you can see it. We're going to do some research ourselves right now. So let's bring all this up so you can hear it. Let's go into Dutch Sense first. If you can't see it, at least you can hear it. Don't know why it feeds back like this.
Dutch Sense here. 3:57 p.m. Central Time on Thursday, June 7th, 2012. And we're looking at my post from this morning covering the radiation alerts that went across multiple systems. Black Cat Systems and Radiation Network both showed very high readings going into this morning. Hundreds of people reported it. It was on the air on Project Camelot when it happened, and it made Godlike Productions, InfoWars, several other sites covered it, and I did too as well. I pulled all the screenshots of the event. Okay, so here's what registered on Radiation Network, and here's what registered on Black Cat Systems, right here. And keep in mind, alert level is 28. And here's the chart from the detector on Black Cat Systems showing when the spike occurred, how high the spikes went. Okay, now that was just what happened this morning. Since then, I received an update from one of my viewers, several of my viewers, about 5 or 10 viewers found this, the radon map for the U.S. And I went through and turned on all 50 states. You have to go through and click on each one. I missed a couple up here in the Northeast. But you can see it. Very high levels of radon are being detected throughout basically the Midwest to the north. Anywhere in this region here, very high levels of radon are being detected. And it's above 4. They do have a key on the site, which you can come over here. I'll put a link down below to my website, and you can come over and click on these. And they just have a slight description of what these are. So red, of course, being high, and there's St. Joseph's County, the area in question. All right, so there's that. Let's come back over. I haven't received any other updates other than this. So this is the best lead we have right now. Now let me bring you over and also show you the current readings on Radiation Network and Black Cat Systems. So first let's go to Radiation Network. All right, there we go. These are the readings across the country. Alert level on Radiation Network is 100. And we saw the station here at North Indiana, South Michigan go up into the thousands last night for multiple hours on 2 different systems.
Thousands.
Now here you can see 50s, high levels in the 50s range. I don't really see anything above that. 50 down here to the south. All right, I did 2 tests last night, indoor and outdoor. They both returned approximately 48 to 51 counts per minute. And I have 2 Geiger counters, did 2 tests, 1 indoor, 1 outdoor, returned approximately the same. I had my windows open most of the day. So there we go. That's showing just mid-range levels, however, higher than they were last year. Last year I was getting 200 to 300 counts over 10 minutes, 20 to 30 counts per minute. And now we're getting 50 counts per minute. So that's that. Let's go back over and take a look at Black Cat Systems. And the same station is still active. And here it is. Let's look at the chart.
Something's red.
And again, you should pay attention to what they say here, that it could be a false high, there could be something else going on, it might be a glitch. However, on 2 different systems, that's very suspect. It looks like the last time it registered high was at 124, and that was at 4:23 a.m. So it's been roughly 12 hours of low levels, roughly low levels, in the 17 to 20 range. Whatever happened late night, and it happened on two different systems. And that's the best I can give you right now. Radon, whether it was man-made, whether it was solar, we don't know yet. And unless some kind of professional agency covers this, you're left with these reports only as to a multiple hour period here where it looks like North Indiana was exposed from, let's just see what time this actually started. Looks like at 11:34 p.m. to 4:23 a.m. So multiple hours of high exposure. Don't know what to tell you guys. If you get any confirmation stories, please put them down below this video. Cheers, folks.
Okay, let's move on. We're gonna move on to the next thing here. Let's take this off. Okay. Best that we can do. We're doing the best that we can do here. Alright, hopefully you saw some of it. At least you heard it. Because I got to get this out. Let's go to the radiation network real quick. Okay, that's what's going on right now. Pennsylvania 64. Utah 46. Illinois 43. Indiana 43. This is current right now, whatever's going on. Let's get rid of this stuff on the side. You know, here we go. Okay. 42, 35, California. Looks like it might have swept across here. Pretty high here. Came across. Might be a jet stream thing. Up here, 42 in Alaska. This might be coming. I'm going to say maybe Fukushima with its spent fuel pool number 4 that we're not hearing about right now. And it's overheated. I'm wondering if it went. And it's traveling across. 59 over here. Yeah, this is right now, to date. It is now 12:51 a.m. Something's going on. 44 Los Angeles, 58 up here in Minnesota. Look at that. 58 right now. The numbers are high. Let's get out of this. I usually don't save this. I don't watch this one. No, not anymore. Let's see. What else do we got going on here? Let's listen to Pastor Paul Bagley. I'm giving you all the research information I got. I'm just researching and researching for you guys right now. Because I got a call from New York. I got a call from Washington, the state of Washington. So, let's watch this one. Let's play it. Let's go up here. Let's large screen this. It's been loading. Okay, let's play it.
Another video. Pastor Dave Zacher brought up a
Sorry
great
about the
point.
feedback.
And on this radiation, these high levels of radiation that are being detected in northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Now, I live in northern Indiana, and Pastor Dave lives in southern Michigan, and so obviously it's affecting both of us. And he's come up with a very, very important point. He mentioned there is a nuclear plant up there called the Fermi 2. Fermi 2. And Dave is asking the question, could it be there's a leak there? And of course it's not being reported. And we've heard of leaks along the Mississippi down near St. Louis, along the Missouri River last year. It was never reported. There were leaks in a plant, I believe in Philadelphia, I mean not Philadelphia, but Pennsylvania somewhere, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's not something I normally do, following up on this stuff. But I want to thank him, though. He made a very nice compliment, and I appreciate that. And, you know, on that point, I do this every day, and you guys know that, and I do as good a job as I possibly can. There's times I make mistakes. There's times I absolutely make mistakes, or I get duped, okay, and not intentionally, but I'll get an article and I'll read the article and I'll Google and I'll see it's in 3 or 4 other places. I think, okay, here we go, and I'll run with the story, and then we find out later it wasn't even true. I'll end up pulling the video off, and of course we move on. But I make mistakes, and I want to admit that. I think Pastor Dave has done a great job here in bringing up a point that I think, folks, because you notice in my video when I talked about this morning, I said, is it possible that a train going through may have had a slight spill or some leakage? Okay? You know what, though? That's kind of, out there. I mean, it's possible because this toxic radioactive material byproduct is carried through the rail late at night, especially in northern Indiana. I mean, tons of it goes through here in rural areas. It always worries you. Well, he's brought up a good point. This Fermi 2 is a nuclear power plant somewhere in the southern Michigan area. And so I'm encouraging Pastor Dave, if he does get some information on it, he might have actually uncovered the source, or, as I'm praying, the meters were broken. The equipment was broken. But I've got a bad feeling on this because, folks, right here, here's the Digital Journal reporting it. It's being reported now on several sites. And if you go to my several sites is reporting this story. That and South Bend television station is confirming that the radiation levels are extremely dangerously high. Matter of fact, let me just read this to you. According to RadNet, the United States Radiation Monitoring Network, northern Indiana is experiencing extremely high levels of radiation. I repeat, up to 100 times higher than safe levels. Live records for the radiation monitoring station near the border of Indiana and Michigan have shown radiation levels as high as 7,139 counts per minute. That's CPM.
7,000.
This happened at 1:55 a.m. that they hit this high, Eastern Standard Time. Now later they fell down to 2,558. You might say, well, okay, we're okay. Oh. No! Are you serious? The normal level for radiation is between 5 and 60. And I looked at a map of all the readings in the entire nation. The highest today, the highest there was anywhere, was 43. Except northern Indiana, southern Michigan. Over 7,000. So there's a problem. There is a problem. We've got to find out what that is. And I'm going to be talking tomorrow on my show tomorrow, the coming apocalypse, not the coming apocalypse. I'll be live from 12 noon to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the first 2 hours we're live also on Blog Talk Radio. And the Hagman and Hagman will be my guests. That's Doug and Joe Hagman from the Hagman Report. And they have the #1 rated radio show on Blog Talk Radio on current events in the entire network. They will be with me. They're my guests live for 2 hours. We're going to ask them about this. These guys do a lot of research, plus the zombie apocalypse information they're getting coming out of the State Department, information from Homeland Security. They've also got contacts in the Pentagon. There's a lot we're going to talk about, including the microchip situations and information on TSA and all the stuff that...
Okay, because I'm just covering the radiation right now. We're covering the radiation. Let's see what else I can find. Let me turn this back around. I know I'm wearing my regular glasses. It's fine. Usually try to protect my eyes from the computer, it puts out stuff. Let's get rid of him. Let me see if I'm lined up here. I am still checking everything out. I don't see anything else on YouTube. Alright. Well, that is your update for right now. I heard from Washington. And I'm told also Alex Jones is reporting on it, on the radiation. I'm trying to find it on here, if it's on the breaking news or not, on Alex Jones channel. Let me see if I can get back to YouTube here. See if he's up and running yet. Alright. Stand by, please. We're researching this together, okay? Let me see. I know it's taking a little bit of time, but I gotta show you what I'm seeing. That just makes it quicker, and you can see what I see. Okay. Let's see if we can get it on Alex Jones real quick, because I was told by 2 different sources Alex Jones now was reporting on it, and I don't see it. I kind of scanned out the no, I don't have the nightly news up yet for today. Okay, so, but he's probably reporting on it also, probably on his Prison Planet TV. Let me see if I can find it this way. Let me see if I can search this out. See. Let's see if it goes to it. Let me see if I got a date in here. June. If not, be on alert. I don't know. This could be from Fukushima, because it seems like it went up across the United States. That's what I say. Let me go into E&E News real quick and see if I see anything. I want to thank State of Washington for calling me, the people over there, giving me the heads up. Okay, let's see. Let's go into E&E. Now, I just got done reporting in E&E and didn't show anything. Imagine that. And this happened this morning, a long time ago. Let's see what we got in here. You might have something. Let's look under, and I checked all that. Let's check again. I'm sorry, just stand by. We're looking together. Oregon, just about the debris in Oregon. Florida had highest single day iodine 131 concentration. Many U.S. monitoring station after Fukushima. This is older stuff. No. U.S. study, radioactive xenon-133 in Washington was 450,000 times above detection levels after Fukushima. Persistent for weeks. And that's a U.S. study. From when? You're just reporting it today? Because we already know there's something else going on. And that's old news. Florida had highest single day iodine 131. That's old. That's not new, but they posted again today. No. Today they put Oregon tsunami debris. We've cleaned entire surface after scraping it down. They hit it with a short burst of fire to sterilize. No, they had people climbing on it. People were climbing on top of it. They're trying to say some crap. I saw the little kid climbing on it and it came in. It was on the news. Bunch of crap. All right. It's not showing up on E&E News. Instead, okay, obviously it is being censored. The longer it takes for them to get the story straight and to come up with something that we would believe, which they're not going to be able to because it's already out. The news is already out. And what, they're going to report on it 3 days later? Don't go out in the rain. So everyone stay out of the rain. If it starts raining, get inside. Say forget it. Stay in, stay home. Because we don't know what's going on. I'm wondering if it's that spent fuel pool number 4 that they said on Tuesday, the backup went down. Wednesday, the main thing went down. And now we're going into Thursday, Friday morning. It might be here already if it's on the jet stream. I have no idea. But I think this is one of the problems, other than, I told you again, you gotta decommission all these nuclear plants and shoot it all out into space. That's it. We're done with this crap. That's it. Decommission all of them. And don't leave the stuff there. Shoot it out into space. Alrighty then. I'm going to post this. You're going live with me, and I looked it up, and that's it. Let me go in here and stop this. There's nothing on here. There is nothing on here. Let me go back and check Fukushima real fast. I'm going to bet they're going to say it's releasing something. Let's see. I don't see anything. The newer one says Daini reactor inspected. Paint coming off inside contaminant vessel blamed on temperature and humidity increase after 3/11. Ocean sustained with blood at Japanese port city, Gizmodo. The scariest thing is that no one is sure why this is happening. 200 tons of dead sardines. Yeah, I heard that some of them are deformed too. Can't imagine. Yeah, they know why it's happening. Why wouldn't you know why it's happening? You dumped a bunch of radiation into the ocean, trying to cool off the reactors. Why wouldn't you know why it's happening? What, you incompetent over there, huh? Okay then, that's all I have. If I hear anything else, I'll keep you updated. Wow. I'll find out more later. But heads up, heads up. Obviously, if the radiation went up and it's gone down, that means it's traveling across, right? If it spiked, where did it go? It's there. It's in the environment. It's probably moving across now. So heads up. Keep an eye on the sky. Don't be out if in the rain. Don't be out in a bunch of wind. You don't know what's in the air. I would if you have plants, bring them in. If you got some kind of plants you're growing and eating off of them, I'd batten down the hatches and start bringing your plants inside or cover them or do something. I don't know. Just heads up. Be prepared. Get some filters and filter your water too. Just figure it out. I'll keep you posted. Let me go in here and turn it off now. Wow. Alrighty then. Take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow.